Hello there. All right, well, that was an interesting minute or so. I was just actually trying to diagnose something. I was like, I can't hear like some of the sound alerts, and out of nowhere I had a phone call from Mum downstairs, and I'm like, okay, what's going on? Well, I've only just seen you. Apparently the hospital just called. We've got an appointment tomorrow, so that is good. Well, good in the sense that at least things are being looked at. Yeah, it all depends on your point of view in regards to if you want to have like examinations done to you and all that. Hey up, Chris. I've just twigged. It's the sound alerts are coming out the wrong place. There we go. That makes sense. I heard that, but it was through my speakers instead of where it should be coming out. So it made it sound like there was like a fart in the room. What the hell's gone on then? Because that should not be happening. Let me have a look. This is going to sound strange, but if you could just like use some of those channel points, I'd appreciate it, because I might be able to just keep an ear out. Ah, I've got it. I've got it. What? It's coming through this? I've got my PS4 controller plugged in. For some reason, it's defaulting to that. Why? I don't know. I'm trying to think how I can turn that off. Alright, can we give that one more go, please? Yeah, I think I've done it. Let me just put the screen on them in. Alright, hang on. Once again, nagged now I haven't taken my tablets. There we go, I heard that in my ear this time.
Chris Rising just redeemed posture check.
I've got no idea what happened. That thing wasn't that. It was MSI, whatever. I think it's my monitor. So, yeah, it was just doing its own thing. I don't know why. So, yay. Smooth start as always. Alright. Just going to take a tablet while I'm thinking about it. Here we go. But yeah, a bit of a weird start, but I am doing alright. That's really good news with my mum, because we were expecting the appointment in February. Well, I say we are in February now. White rabbits, everyone. But yeah, we were expecting it like mid-February, so we've had it like 2 weeks forwarded. So it's not bad. And so one of my biggest complaints of late has been that it's felt like everything takes an age to get done. So I definitely will take anything that speeds. It seems like it's speeding things up. There we go. Right, I'll go here, man. Oh. Whew. Well, that was an interesting start. As you saw, we've just waiting for the game to load up because I was a donkey that just forgot to turn the game on early. I'm doing all right, Drafts. I've just been saying, literally as my start screen was on, I was just had a phone call off my mum downstairs. And yeah, she's got a hospital appointment tomorrow. So it's good news in the sense that hopefully we can diagnose some of the things that are going wrong for her. But yeah, I'm going to say be glad when we're done. If anything, I might have some feedback tomorrow because I've got a stream then. Oh. Sorry, my dog just... Well, I won't say appeared. It's not like she just suddenly apparated into the room, but... Yeah, I didn't realise she was here. I just saw this big white thing. I haven't heard anything. No, I'll admit I haven't been too much on Discord today as far as like talking to anyone. I've like nipped on, but I haven't like had a full-on chat with anyone. Yeah, I'm just checking. I haven't had like an at or anything. I feel like my PC's just freezing a bit while I'm doing this. I think I'm actually going to shut Discord, just in case that's causing trouble. There we go. That might smooth it out a little bit. Might. Okay. I kind of know what that. I kind of know what that is. I'm not saying it's the same thing, just to be clear, because I always feel like I make out like that. But the one thing I suffered from was like lower back pain, so I can't say it's like the same, obviously, but I kind of know how it is. Yeah, needle to spine. I mean, sorry, the needle bit confused me there. It's like a needle to your spine, do you mean? Like it's a sharp stabbing pain? Or that you've got to have a needle in your spine? Actually, that makes sense with the epidural, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds really rough. I mean, I know I've never had to have anything like that, thankfully. Maybe it's just been, what's the phrase? Rehab kind of stuff, you know, just doing exercises and whatnot. But yeah, I've got to say that is pretty bad. Yeah, I think I have heard of that in the past. Maybe not with my mum. She does have back issues, but yeah, I've heard of that as a thing to do, and I can't say it sounds pleasant. Yeah, I mean, I can't blame you there. It's yeah, having something shoved into your spine, I can't imagine it in any way as pleasant. Just for the simple fact that, I mean, based on my limited knowledge, I don't think things have been meant to be shoved there. Yeah. I mean, the only thing I can say is the fact that you had it to, you know, you've had the injection done to remove the liquid. Hopefully it means even if it's pain now, it's less pain in the future. So I know that isn't much of a thing when you're in pain, but it's one of those where hopefully short-term pain for long-term gain. Never a guarantee, obviously, but hopefully. Oh, hang on. Sorry, I thought that turned on. I could do a going on there in a minute. Second time in 12 months. That's pretty rough. I mean, I don't know enough about it, but I would have thought there'd be a point when they'd be saying, you know what, this isn't helping, we need to do something more. Again, that's just purely... I know that backs are a very delicate thing to work on, so I can understand that they'd probably be avoiding doing anything big, yeah. I know in the past someone suggested operating on my mum, and she said no because I don't want to be in a wheelchair. You know, and that's nothing against people with wheelchairs or anything, just to be clear. It's more, she's got her independence, even if it's a painful independence, and I think she kind of prefers it that way. So I think it's the adaptation, if you like, that it would take to go into a wheelchair that frightens her. I mean, I have said to her in the past, it might be something to explore if the pain gets too much, but I think she constantly has that thought in her head, I just don't want to have to try to regain my independence this way. But, I mean, yeah, it's difficult. But yeah, for that reason, I can understand why you'd be reluctant, or why it's just these needles you're having. I mean, something that's always nagged at me, well, I say always nagged at me, it's nagged at me recently. I'm a football fan, and you hear about footballers who have back injuries. There was a footballer locally who had a back injury. I love him as a guy. You know, it's just, you look and you think, how is it that you've had back surgery and you came back to play? I know it could be like a different kind of problem with the back. It's not necessarily every back injury is the same. But you hear about it and you're like, how the hell did you get back to playing? Whereas everyone else kind of gets told, yeah, it's not great odds on recovery. I don't know. It's where you kind of want them to recommend a surgeon. Yeah, there is that as well. I imagine the healthier someone is like a footballer, they would they'd have a good chance of recovery. Because the mindset's probably built into the likes of rehab. Okay. I mean, honestly, we have a, what's the phrase? When it comes to real life stuff, we'll always take it into consideration anyway. I mean, the only time we've ever got irritated by people is when they don't tell us anything. Because, you know, if we don't know, then we can't say or do anything. You know, it's like, we can't mind read. So, sorry, my watch was going. But yeah, as long as we know, that's the main thing. I mean, you can have as long a break from playing as you need if you feel you need it. It's just, as long as we know, we know. Yeah. I mean, I'm only speaking from like the limited things I hear people say, but when they've had things going on in their life, sometimes it does help playing the game as far as it's a distraction. I'm not saying that's the case for you, but you know, it is one of them things, you know, just something to take your mind off it all for 5 minutes. Yeah. Well, like I say, don't worry. Here we go. I have a sip of my drink. Okay, Nukelpass. Nupelklaus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, we're all in. I don't know why I checked, because I don't change the fleet, but I think it's that paranoia in the sense of you think maybe I did. What is this song? I know it, I just can't think what it's called. Fight It One More Night by Mama Zulu. Right, I think we do Vader as the first reinforcement. I do like this song. Alright, so Vader coming in means that we get the second part of the contract we need. I call it a contract, but it's more getting the ultimate charge ready. Means we can use that ability. We'll put that there just for the fact that I don't think it really matters anyway. Ideally, we can get Sith Assassin out. There we go. they've used their bomber. Or not bomber, interceptor, or whatever it's called. What is it? The Mark 6 interceptor, right? I'm going to have to try and remember Mark 6. I seem to forget it every time. Right. We take our ult first, so we're good. I mean, we'd already wiped the board, but it's just a case of it made everything a lot cleaner from there. Alright, we've got 2 minutes until we can do a battle here. So I think I'm actually just going to launch a squad arena battle. I said I was going to start doing these at night and I keep forgetting. The lack of datacrons is disturbing. Hey, nice one. And say Houndstooth, it's I've said it recently and I'll stand by it. I still think it's the most important ship in the game. Maybe you could argue, like others did, that Iden ship is the most important, the TIE Defender. But yeah, I can't help it. I feel like it is still up there. How the hell has this got you? Have we got GeoGuessr on? Don't know why GeoGuessr would be on. No, it says Galaxy Heroes here. You pulling my leg, Christopher? Go and say, I haven't played GeoGuessr in a while. I need to pick it back up for a bit of a goof. I mean, this is the thing, it is a fun game, isn't it? Especially when you, like, had a drink or whatever, you know, it's kind of something that you can just have a laugh about. It was weird when I tried doing local ones, it's like, can I actually guess this? I can imagine it's a good warm-up. At least as far as getting people thinking. Well, I'll put it like this, I know it gets me thinking. I'm still chuffed that I was playing it and I got Birch's Head right. When I was doing a Stoke one, granted, but I kind of knew what Birch's Head was like. Okay, that's a teeny weeny bit awkward. I mean, I know that the Blackpool Tower was based on the Eiffel Tower, but you can usually tell based on the surroundings which is which. Like, one looks very Parisian and another looks like the north of England. It is the Mecca of the north, but still. I really should have brought a drink up with me. I've only got this cup of coffee. And I know I'm already sort of trying to get my words. It's like, ugh. Yeah, I can imagine there's a bit of that, especially if you can get a game mode without a timer. I haven't seen one without a timer for a while, but if you're able to actually use it as a game mode where you can sort of take your time and explore, I imagine there is a bit of that, because like I say, you can then try and map out things. I once naturally thought of it connected to maths, though, I will say. It's a bit like me trying to justify playing Marvel Snap because you've got to do mental arithmetic with counting the power of cards. Which, for the record, I do suck at. Am I a fan of One Punch? Doesn't ring a bell, so I'm going to say no. No, I don't. I don't look at any anime stuff really. I mean, the closest I get to anime is like I used to watch Digimon, but that's about it really. And that was like when I was a kid, you know, like back when the original series was out. Yeah, I can definitely believe that with like math in real life, essentially. I think it's just something with anime and in general. It's not that I've got anything against it even. It's more just that I've never really... A bit like a lot of things in my life, I've never had an in. You know? Like, I've never sort of thought, oh, go on, this is a reason to watch or try this. Ooh. Death Note? Right. It's alright, I'm smirking a little bit. I've got a reminder on my phone that's been there since the start of last month, pretty much, saying, record Resident Evil. I've been stalling very hard on that. But I have got time now, so I might try and do that, if not tonight, tomorrow. Well, no, it won't be tomorrow night because I'm streaming, so... Sunday, maybe? Oh... That's how it happens, it keeps getting shoved down the line. Especially Resident Evil. Normally, if it was like Spider-Man, I'd be like, alright, I'll just record it in an afternoon sometime, but with Resident Evil, I like streaming at night because it feels good with the horror vibes. But, yeah. Story follows Light Yagami, a genius high school student who discovers a mysterious notebook, the Death Note, which belonged to Shinigami Ryuk and grants the use of the supernatural ability to kill anyone whose name is written in its pages. Okay, that sounds pretty cool. I'm just thinking it reminds me a bit of something out of Harry Potter, that oddly enough. Not anything specific, but it does seem something that if like it had been written by JK, I could have believed it. Alright, full auto. And we're nearly ready here as well. Cool. Alright, I've got to add this as well. I'm in a little bit of a rush today. I haven't really been thinking about it until now. But I'm in a little bit of a rush because I understand why my mum's done it, right? She's ordered a... Well, she hasn't just ordered, she's received a new two-piece sofa. And I've sat on it, it's actually quite comfy. So, you know, it's one of these with a recline as well, so she can press a button on the side, it'll put her legs up, drop them down, etc. The only thing it doesn't do, which would be helpful, is if it actually rised as well, so she could just stand up and pressing a button. That's by the by. But what I will say, we now got to get rid of the old one. So, we got 3-seater, someone's come and collect it later. And yeah, I need to help them. So, I could do have been done for about 5. So we've got time limit on. It's really gripping, honestly. You don't watch much anime, watch anime much, but you read all the Death Note manga, then watch the anime. Okay. I mean, where did you watch it? Is it like YouTube or something, or is it on a streaming service? I've been meaning to watch more Star Trek, to be honest. I was watching the original series and I just dropped off it, but it wasn't deliberate. I just kind of forgot to keep up with it. These days, sofa kind of utility like that, if it's durable, is the main issue. Yeah, that's the only thing I'm concerned about with it. It did seem a little bit easily damageable. I believe someone's coming to pick it up, so we should be okay, Chris, but I do appreciate you thinking like that. Yeah, sometimes we do have these issues where I'm like, oh, god damn, how am I going to do this or do that? So, yeah, thoughts appreciated very much there. It was on Netflix for a while, but the anime streaming services, Crunchyroll. I've heard of Crunchyroll somewhere. I feel like it's something that pops up on my TV when I'm just scrolling through the smart options. I was watching Star Trek Discovery as well. That's the new one, isn't it, with Sonika Martin Green, I think her name was. I was really enjoying that before that left Netflix, oddly enough. I'm trying to remember his name as well. Jason Isaacs was in the first season. That was really... I thought he played a good part in that season. So did... a name will come to me. The former captain of the Discovery. She was a Bond girl. Tomorrow Never Dies. She was in Everything Everywhere All at Once, if I'm getting the two people correct in my head. It annoys me when I forget names like this, because even if it's like kind of useless information up here, I like knowing it. Oh, it's a name. I will find this name. Oh, come on. I don't believe that. I'm looking for it, and then it kind of goes, oh, no, I'm not showing you all these names. Michelle Yeoh. Thank you. Michelle Yeoh. That was really getting me. I'm like, come on, I know her. Yeah, she's Asian. She was the first. Actually, no, I'll correct myself. She wasn't the first in the sense that You Only Live Twice had an Asian Bond girl, but she was probably the first one kind of that did her own stunts kind of thing. Is that the one with I can't remember his name, the guy who took charge of the Enterprise? It's been too long since I watched it. I know it's the guy who played Black Bolt in The Inhumans, Anson Mount. Him and Spock. The new Spock. Not the Zachary Quinto Spock, but the new one. I'm kind of grateful for the advert. I feel like I'm going down a very big rabbit hole here. Because this is what I say, right? I do like all that. I was enjoying it. It's just, when it went off Netflix, I just stopped watching it. And I think I've actually got access now. I'm sure because we're with Sky, we've got access to Paramount Plus. It's just, I've not thought to log in and watch it.
Go get a drink, lol.
Will do, Chris. Let me just turn this off. This might be a complete waste of my time. Okay, it isn't there. It's alright, that's nagged me for a different reason. I set something up last week where it shouldn't double up the audio like that. So I'm wondering why it is. What are you talking about there? Sorry. Oh, you're watching on the free stream website, right? I get you. Sorry, I didn't read up a few. This is the correct channel. That isn't it.
Pen2204 cheered X200. Have to go, but not before getting my spot back. Have a good weekend, everyone.
Yeah, that wasn't it. Yeah, it's not showing anything like channel points. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna have to have a look. I've turned off one of them, and hopefully I can find out if it's working or not. All right, I'm going to do this battle, then I'll go and get a drink, and then we'll start GA. Got a bottle of water outside. Saying that. I'd say that.
Boys, 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 boys.
I don't get it. It's echoing, isn't it? I can't even explain that. Maybe it's doubled up on the actual thing I've set up. Yeah, again, I don't know too much about Ferrari. Well, Formula 1, let alone Ferrari, but it did make big news over here in the UK. I mean, how I view it, it's one of them things where you think, okay, it's obviously a big thing even if you don't know what's going on.
Banana, nana, nana, banana, 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 banana.
It is weird, isn't it? It's echoing, but I'm wondering if it's also just trying to catch up. Just for argument's sake, right? Can you just do it again, but do one word? Just literally one word. And for the record, I do test these things.
Nips.
That's one word. Yeah, I do test these things, and for whatever reason, when I come on stream, they break. I'm wondering if the dyslexia was kicking in and you just meant pins. Let's go here. Yeah, that actually could be it now I think about it. You know what? I think I've got it. I think I've got it. I think. All right. Try again one more time. I think he struggled with that one, but we got our answer. Essentially, it's because there are two overlays on screen. So what I've got to do, now I know anyway, I can mute the one that's not helping. There we go. That should do it. I've got one overlay for Twitch, one for YouTube.
Motorbike started big buck big buck.
Or not. Okay, I can fix it. It's just... Yeah, I was hoping that would have fixed it. Okay, first of all, Crimson's done for a bit, so we can close this down. Essentially, website I've just been on, but I've got to log in on the YouTube side. Just for the fact that it's... On my YouTube one, it's doing it. Wonder what someone would think hearing that, if it's like sounding like you're speaking in tongues. Like some demons possessed you. Alright, so on the YouTube side, no, remind me later. Actually, no, that's okay. We won't do a willow box still. Alright, now I'm confused. So that's already muted it. I'll tell you what, I'm just going to delete it, just so it hasn't got any point of reference. Hopefully that's alright. I'm just waiting on the magic button. If it isn't this, it's something else. I find it interesting that that didn't actually read anything. Okay, I haven't got a Scooby. Maybe if I go on Twitch and check that one's okay? Because we can hear it, but it's not doing text to speech.
Howdy, my name is Bill.
Are there two? That's the clock. I've got no idea. I've got no idea. I mean, let me just bring this on screen just so you can see it a bit more. I'm looking at text-to-speech here. Emulate.
Howdy, my name is Bill.
Let me just mute this site just to check it is actually... No, it's already muted the site. So arguably, if I actually mute it, or unmute it, it's going to do it 3 times.
Howdy, my name is Bill.
I've got no idea. Go on, we're going to lock it in just for the fact that if it's a case of it's not doing text to speech, that's better.
Hoot.
You see, I can't nail it. I can't work out why it'd be doing that. I've deliberately turned the YouTube one off. Like I've deleted it. Now just get into the swing of talking in tongues. For the record, right, there is one on this screen, but it's a different one. It's from Twitch itself, so I might just default to that.
Lopodotomachos lasciagalia craniolipsonodrum hypotrimata-sulfio-carabomelito catakechi menakichal picosi fafatoperista electrian opticephalia kigclopelioligoio bafetraganopterogan.
Alright, give that voice credit for being able to actually say it. But yeah, like there, it did actually say it. And I didn't hear an echo, so it must just be this one scene. I don't know, I'll have to troubleshoot it later. It's good to know that it's still doing it though, because I thought I fixed it. That's the annoying bit about it, I could have sworn I'd fixed it. Alright, let's see how much we get here. Boo! 5 million's the mean, shall we call it. It's what you're meant to get on average. So 4 mil we're below.
My sprinkler goes like this and comes back like
Alright, text to speech is definitely back on. Ah, hang on. Might have cracked it. Alright, one last one. I'm getting you to use your channel points.
Don't you just hate it when your cat wakes you up like this? Meow, 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 meow. meow, 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 meow.
Alright, I'm clueless. We'll have to just carry on with that. Okay, so 3v3 Grand Arena. How we something the Alright, William, what hell are you going to bestow on us today? So, not a lot of GP difference here, about 100k between us. 35 Zetas, 2 Omicrons behind, 13 total Relics behind, 8 Relic 5 Pluses behind. We have got a slight Datacron advantage, so we'll take it. 6 top mods, we are behind, but then you look at the rest of the mod scores, we're looking pretty good, so I'm very happy with that. When it comes to the Galactic Legends, we're behind, there's no way of sugarcoating it. We have got 4 GLs now, in fact, since lock-in, Supreme Leader Kylo's got his ultimate. So, it is a full 4 now, kind of. But yeah, we are missing Lord Vader, JMK, Sith Eternal, and Leia. And then finally, we've got all the ships, both of us, so that is something. Let's see what's coming up, though. Alright, they've taken a swing and missed. Let's see what they did. So, I don't think I've changed much from last 3v3, if I'm being honest, so actually that might be a big demonstration of it, damn. Yeah, the fact that I've got my first order on defense, I might have to tweak that for the next round.
Women Texley.
Yeah, it's still got the echo, hasn't it? So we've got Darth Maul, we've got Crew, Hux, Finn Poe, and Vader, Tal, and Malak. But down south, I'm guessing is where the hold was. I'm going to have a guess on Jabba. It's alright, Chris, it's alright. Like I say, I needed to get sorted in my head more than anything, just working out where the hold had come. Huh. Alright, that's interesting. Ah, okay, they've also tripped up on Tuskens. Okay. Although I've got to admit that Kron should be really dirty. I mean, for context, right? So the Kron was doing okay, I would say, even if it wasn't getting holds. I've actually used it in Territory War and it's not bad. So that one's pretty standard for all Darkside units. 5% offense stacking if they have 2 buffs that can be dispelled. But the Tuskens, this is the good level 6. Whenever a Tusken ally critically hits an enemy, the enemy gains 1% turn meter. And then whenever an enemy takes damage from a damage over time effect, Tusken allies recover 10% protection, gain 5% critical chance, stacking up to a max of 100. And then if a Tusken ally is active in the leader slot at the start of each turn, all enemies inflicted with damage over time effect can't recover health. So, brilliant mechanic. So we're speedrunning a little bit around you, so yeah. Missed Flick Climb. Tusken Warrior starts the encounter with 10 stacks of momentum for 3 turns. That's brilliant. Whenever Tusken Warrior gains momentum, she also gains 2% critical damage and defense pen per stack for the rest of the encounter. Whenever finishing strikes defeats an enemy, they can't be revived, and then revive all Tusken allies at the end of the turn if there is at least 1 Tusken ally active. So it is really good, but the big thing, we've got the Tusken Raider army now. And yeah, while in 3v3 Grand Arenas and all allies are Tusken at the start of the battle, gain taunt for 1 turn at the start of each enemy's turn. If Tusken Raider is defeated while another Tusken ally is active, they revive with 100% health. All allies gain 15% critical chance and critical damage, and 3 speed for each living ally, and whenever an ally is defeated, reduce the cooldowns of all allies by 1, and dispel all debuffs on them. At the start of the encounter, summon a Tusken Raider. Summon Tusken Raider's unique. Game taunt for 1 turn at the start of each enemy's turn. If the summoned Tusken Raider is defeated while another Tusken ally is active, summon a Tusken Raider. Tusken Raider gains 15% offense for each living ally, and all allies gain 15% critical chance and critical damage and 3 speed for each living ally. And whenever a Tusken ally is defeated, reduce the cooldowns of all allies by 1 and dispel all debuffs on them. I'm reading it just for clarification, Aranya, for anyone like Chris here who doesn't play SWGOH. Essentially, that is broken. Good broken. I try to remember kits. I don't do so much reading them. So yeah, Malgus is chilling there on defense, which is bad. I needed to take him off defense. So yeah, this is not going to be a great offense round, I don't think. So we've got Lord Vader with Taron Malicos to face. We've got JML with Luke and Jolie. We've got Dash Han Chewie, Reva, GI, and Seventh Sister. And Jabba, Chrysanthemum, Bush. Here we've got JMK, GK, and Kat. We've got CLS, Malgus, Rey, and Maul. Now, I did start mapping this out the other day, and part of the problem I've got now is what I was mapping out, I haven't got all the units. For instance, I was going to take Malgus off defense and use it on Raver, but we don't have that option. So yeah, Gas versus Malgus with DR and Bastila is pretty much a big no-no. I'm finding it interesting. I've not done too much as far as anything of big note, but I find that it can get sneaky wins. I've been trying to do Regis's deck, the first one he put out anyway. It's the idea of a perfect curve. So you've got, I've actually tweaked it a little bit. I've gone Howard the Duck, Howard the Duck and Echo, and then Jeff Medusa, Gladiator Thor, Iron Lad and Beta Ray, Gamora Jane, and then Odin and Doctor Doom. It is a pretty cool deck. Yeah, I want to try and find a use for Howard, and it feels like if you're going to use Howard, you've got to have Iron Lad. So it's a kind of cool deck to put him in. The only issue I'm having is that you can have Howard on the board, and then you can play Thor, but whatever you're expecting to come out of your deck won't, because the Mjolnir shuffles the deck. So you have to look at what you're bringing in before, well, essentially after you've Mjolnired, or you've got the Mjolnir in the deck. And at that point it's kind of moot, because it's coming into your hand regardless if you want it or not. I'm looking at this and I can't say I've got a really good winning line here. The Fleet Wall's weak. Actually, both walls are relatively weak. Let me just count. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 GLs down, so 2 available. I'm just trying to think what they've used. They've got Sith Eternal and Slacker available, haven't they? And both of those will struggle against Jabba. Yeah, I'm missing those crons. I mean, I think there've been a few really good, impactful crons like what we had in the previous set. But we'll get through it. Alright, so more banners for going south. So I think we prioritise that then. So let me just clear all my units here. If we're prioritising south, I think we can stick with Palpatine here. I think that should be alright. We got resub from Kaleri. Thank you very much. Is he going to read it or not? Apparently it's not going to read it. So currently ball into this stream while attempting Oscu rescue and ready or not with a friend. We have no sense of tactics whatsoever and are in active danger to the population, more so than the actual terrorists. 10 out of 10 would violate human rights again. Okay, well, good luck. Let's go here. Blank's not 5v5, do we? 3v3. We've got Malgus, Bastila, Raven. And we want wins. Okay, so the highest win rate is JML, Hoda, and Luke. I could try that though, because I have got Dakar and Zombie around. That might be a good solution. I mean, this is something I haven't even used here before, so Supreme Leader Kylo on Malgus. Then on Mon Mothma, which I'm surprised at, and Tuskens. That's why I was going through the Tusken kit. So yeah, JML on JMK. CLS is a bit of a funky one. Needs to be able to survive the first turn. I love it, by the way, how he puts solo as the first three, as if to say, yeah, you could do a solo. I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure we could. I shouldn't be so salty. I wouldn't try that unless Adam was relicked. Thrawn. Don't really fancy that. Saying that, we don't need Luke with old Luke. For old Luke, we need JML, JKR, and GMY. So we could try that. Yeah, I think we'd give that a go. So then it's just Maul. Yeah, I don't use them like for 100%, but it's certainly there just as an idea. Maybe we do Adrad here. It was more Bo-Katan and Candy, I think. Yeah, that's 100%, so we should be alright there. And then I feel like we've got a bit more wiggle room back here. Ideally, I'd like to get at least 2 walls down without a lot of drops. That way, if he decides to go north, he hasn't got an in. But yeah, I know what you mean. Some of them, because Bit Dynasty doesn't necessarily update it via like datacrons per season and all that, they are a little bit out, but they give you a general gist of if something might work. Ooh, now that's something with Malgus. We haven't got the ult on Slacker. That could be an issue. We might have to 2-shot. Actually, let me reverse them. I miss the protection on these crons. That's a really big miss. Because there's nothing here I really want. I mean, I think I will apply that simply because of the resistance pen. It's just something for Yoda in case we use a special with him. Or even a basic, but none of that lot really matters. Hello, Rebel, how you doing? Also, Cat won't get an insta-kill, so that's another good thing. Hey, someone else using the command. Alright, let's go here. You unlocked gas today, very nice. I've said it before, gas was like the one that tortured me. I find it almost ironic now that I've got him on both my accounts. I'll say on both of my accounts, but you know, it's like the one that put me through the most anguish. Probably the one I unlocked the most times. I think I messed up a little bit here. I think I should have cooldown increased on JMK. Let's see if we can still get Cat though. Yeah, let's do that. Call in Yoda. Okay, we should be okay. Give that to Yoda. Bye bye, Cat. Okay. I don't like giving up Revan for this team, but it's needed. It's just a clean way of getting through Kenobi. Don't make me out to be an ass after saying that. You know what? Yeah, we're going to swap with JML so we can get his ult off. And we might as well go for JMK. Just make sure we're putting in the effort to take him out. Right, have another basic Yoda. We want you taking turns. Nearly. Let's just try and keep you cooled down. We all know that the Canobster is hot stuff. There we go. He's on ice. Alright, just keep passing turns around, see if we can get some of the protection points back. Oh, okay. So not perfect, but 65. It already puts us in the lead. Alright, so Aranya said this was sketch, and I'm not going to disagree, but I figure let's get it out the way and see how it goes. What can we apply? Because there's not going to be anything too fantastic here. I kind of like that. Just to gain potency for old Ben. I mean, I think he's got pretty good... Ooh. I forgot I don't click that. If I'm right, old Ben's got some decent potency, but it doesn't hurt to up it. Yeah, 104 already. Alright, Shack Attack, take a turn, please. Thank you. There we go, stuns in. Turn meter remove, please. We'll take that. Speed up. Offense up, can't hurt. And give that to Luke. Nearly. Bye-bye, 3-pack. Alright, I don't really want to hit CLS, so we're going to hit 3PO. Cinder the droid. Ooh, 55. So, what's up next? Another sketch one. Let's give it a go, though. It'd be good to know if we actually do need a cron for this. Yeah, of course, zombies neutering me there. I think my priority has got me to get the sides out. Well, it's kind of nice how to keep going for the zombie, if we're talking about how counters work. Alright, so Bastila should really be doing very little at this point. Alright, be gone. Yeah, this is definitely a paper zombie now. Ooh, okay, looking good, looking good. Come on, nearly there, nearly there. You've got this, Slacker, you've got this. Lovely. Alright, I've just heard a shout from downstairs, so I'm just going to have to nip down once this battle is over. Alright, BRB folks. Yeah. Hello again. Okay, so Slacker did alright there, didn't he? What was next? It was Starkiller. It's the one thing of the Visas Crons going. We don't even benefit from it now anyway. Alright, now I feel like that's kind of useful to have. So I think we'll put that on. I don't think there's anything that's screaming out at me saying you need Empire, so we might as well give these two a bit of a bump. It's a shame Starkiller can't join him. Okay, throw the grenade. Well, it looks like the Cron's doing some work. Damage immunity 1. Just hang in there, palps. Hang in there. Alright, I don't like that. Way too close to taking a turn. I think we lose Palpatine here. Oh, just about hanging in there. I will take that. That is not a bad outcome. Yeah, I will take that. Okay, so bring the sky down. Okay, they're still standing. Good. Let's whittle down Ben. Okay, we've got to whittle him down again. There we go. Brilliant. 53. Okay, finally. Maul. Rogue One. Now, apparently these three can do it, so I'm not going to worry too much about this one. We will try and put a light side Cron on. But I haven't got any stacking offense, so... Go on, we'll just go for a bit of accuracy. I know it sucks as a stat line, but let's just use it. Better to hit than miss. Yeah, I'm really hoping that I don't see any of those, at least while I haven't really optimised my Datacrons. I was going to say, feel free to go for Jim, but leave Adrad alone. You have to laugh at the Maul team's work as far as, alright, you know all those debuffs you just put on that guy? Well, Maul doesn't want that, so he's removing them so he can taunt. Alright, we're nearly there. It's just taking a bit of time. Okay, bye-bye, Bo. Right, that kind of sucks they got that right at the end, but that's how it is. 57, cool. I'm calling that a good wall. Maybe some shoddy banner work, but in general we didn't do too bad. Alright, so Fin Po, we've got Phasma, Kylo, Fost, Atbar, Leia, R2, Sortie, BB-8 and HK, and Adrad. Yeah, quite a few things to chew on here. I'm a little bit wary of Wampa here because Tenacity Down is in both HK and BB-8's kits. To be fair though, Kit, you don't play, so that might also be why I get the easier matchups. What can I do with this? How you doing, by the way, man? You went 7-2 last season. How many attacks did you do in that time? Okay, I'll take that back. I'll take it back a bit. Just a bit. Alright, let me focus on the rebels here. This feels overkill, but maybe it's just the safest way to get through it. Go on, let's give it a go. Like I say, I don't think Wampa can do it just for the simple fact that Wampa's just going to get stunned, Tenacity Down, all that jazz. Alright, so that's the first one. Hey up, Tommy, how you doing, man? Alright, now to just do the sortie dance. I did get Wreck Crate and Conquest last night, and I spent a good 10-15 minutes to my thoughts trying to kill Sortie in Sector 1 with those IG droids. That is an annoying feat. You can't help but look at it and go, why have you done this? Alright, I want to underkill this really bad. Like, I want to be disrespectful to it. Like, it doesn't even deserve Wampa. Nest. Can Nest ramp up, really? Maybe throw Kieran to be safe, but then kind of beats the point of what I'm trying to do. Think Nest can do it? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm just glad Conquest is done on my main now. Arguably it's done on my free-to-play as well. I mean, I've got box 5 there. I'm not stressing about that. If I can do a little bit more and get box 6, it means it's less on improving grounds, but I don't like it. Wampa, it's not even Wampa even. Nest, you do know that you've got a thing called healing or health steal, don't you? Yeah, that's it. That's stuff that makes it go from red to yellow. Although it certainly doesn't help when you got healing immunity. I shouldn't have even carried on there. Okay. Yeah, that was bad. My nest does have tenacity. I love it how I'm looking this up and I don't know what's gone on in the battle so far. Nest has 136 tenacity. Yeah, irony is it probably would have helped a bit. I mean, SWGOH would have destroyed this if I'd got him built. It's where I'm disappointed I haven't got him here. I mean, forget the fact that I haven't got the Triumphant, just SWGOH. Alright, hang about. Alright, that'll do. I think this might be okay. Yeah, she stealths, fair enough. You want me to use Hondo, or you've given Hondo a good run out? Oh, okay. So I'm not gonna lie, I thought about using Hondo on that first order. Okay, that is not good. Yeah, at this rate, I think Hondo's a safe enough bet. Yeah, I was hoping Fifth Brother could get some control with the AoE Dispel, but that was not good. I mean, I like Akbar, but I don't like him doing that. Let me skip this a minute. Let's get this one out. We use 1-2 BAM for Lord Vader, even though the Lord Vader's not beatable, but let's just go with the hypothetical. We can beat it. That would be what we use them to. So, yeah, we should be alright. Yeah, the Lord Vader team is Lord Vader's... I can't remember the second, but I'm sure it was Malicos after. So, I don't see myself beating that. Well, they're saying that Malicos hasn't got his Kron now, so it might be a bit more beatable, but still, I don't anticipate it. Bosky boy, I'm sorry to bother you, but would you mind getting a taunt up, please? That's it. I was a few seconds late getting my joke. Let's go for Andor. Ooh. Okay, 52. Fin Po. I think it's worth trying something like this. I can't remember what I've done with Mole. 331, so pretty quick. We're going to start with 3 stacks. Right, that was pretty decent. We can ignore Taunt for the first one, so let's do that. Okay, we can actually just ignore Taunt because we've got buff immunity. I forgot about that. Cool. Alright, so back to this app bar. Maybe just go with RJT. I mean, she's not being used anywhere else. The trouble is I haven't really got a team to go with her. I've got BB-8 and R2 maybe. You attempted to put £20 worth of crystals to get enough hooks ship tokens to start Slacker. I know Slacker got through a Malgus for me early without the ult, so it's kind of worth it in that sense. You know, he's definitely got value, Slacker. You'd never put him on at the bottom of the GL list, that's for sure. At least you wouldn't if I have any say about it. Right, these stuns are kind of concerning. Did I say kind of concerning? I meant really concerning. What gets me there is the stun obviously prevents foresight, so it just screws Ray. Yeah, I mean, it might not seem it, but I really do respect Atbar. That's why I do have it on defense. But there's a point when you're like, alright, will you please bugger off? I mean, this should be enough. Padme hates being attacked at a turn, so surely. I mean, if my Padme was a higher Relic, I wouldn't even hesitate going in with this, but you just think, do I want to go in with this first? There we go. Alright, that buff immunity is really helping. Not that Leia really cares about it. Okay, 26. I should have got through that a lot faster. It's a good half clear board though. So we're going to see how much we can do with the rest of it. Yeah, it's a clean one shot in my mind. Everywhere else it's a bit of an unmitigated disaster, but let's not think about that. Alright, we got 1. We got 2. We got 3. Let's see how this goes. Oh, okay. Let's hide Vandal. Am I missing something why young Lando's not getting the assist, the call to assist? Okay, I feel better after that. Hide Vandor again. Again, just hide Vandal. Yeah, that was a wrong move, but we'll just stick with it. I mean, arguably, I should focus on Jolie at this point. Just make sure he doesn't revive anyone. Interesting how that happened then. Okay, Jolie out. Can we stun? I don't know why I said that, because I'm pretty sure JKL's immune to stun. Oh, oh, oh. Don't. No. No. They woke up. They came out of their Dash Lando coma. Just hide. You gotta love off meta. You've gotta love it. Yeah, I've tried getting this work before, but I've used Hondo instead of Young Lando, and you can just see what Young Lando brings to the table here. Granted, I think the ability block Chron has helped in the sense that it's extra ability blocks on the table, but Young Lando can just keep Vandal safe. And he's safer with Vandal than Hondo. Alright, let's get Afra in. Yeah, if he can't get his abilities out, he's kind of stuck. I mean, I've got him at Relic 7, but I did it before that pack. I'm not sure it's the wisest move, but still. Okay, let's get in that. Don't be shy, Afra. Okay. Decent. Okay, get that onto Chrysanthemum. I'm not looking forward to her doing her AoE. Okay, damage immunity, we knew it was coming. Just base it for now. Is it? Yeah, it's one turn into it. That's gone. Cool. Base it. Let's do that again, increase cooldowns. I didn't mean to use that special then, but hey ho. How you doing, angels? Ooh. Right, that's a call to assist, isn't it? So let's do that. Not what I was after. You won your first carbon matchup, congrats! How did it go as far as, like, good matchup for you? Right, Jab's taking a turn. I'm doing alright myself, by the way. I forgot Chris was going to come back. Lovely. Alright, Murderbot 1000 in order. Hey, you did well then. Getting through the layer is always worth having a little bit of a celebration about, I find.
What did you just summon me for?
You were resummoned. It was Jabba who did it. I mean, you're that big furball on the screen, aren't you? Oh, that was on the screen. Wow, that commando droid, he really packs a punch in the end. You did a little dance. Hey, nice one. You gotta enjoy your wins, haven't you?
Big furball. Only Emily's allowed to call me that.
And so, shall we stay out the bedroom then? All right, 1, 2, 3. As the matchup today, we've done okay up to now, but I think this is where the wheels are falling off because honestly, we've not got a lot else going for us. We've got this bit of a mess here. We've got a Raver that I've got no counter for, and I think there's one more team on this wall. I think it might be Dash that I'm not really well suited to. We got through the app bar, yeah. Barely. Okay. I'm still standing better than I ever did. Looking like a true survivor. Feeling like a little kid. Oh. Don't kill her. Has he got a counter chance? I'm actually just gonna hold him in it, Love Vader. I wasn't 100% then if he got counter chance, and I thought if he counters me, I'm probably screwed. Yeah, he has. Considering I couldn't memorize his kit, I'm calling that a big W. Ugh. Oh, you bloody kidding me. Okay. Come on, one more. Oh, you little... Thank you, Fennec. Making me bleeding sweat. Rising up, back on the street. Did my time, took my chances. Oh, that's actually... let me clarify. It isn't my mum's favourite song, but it's the song that the love of her life loved. Very weird way of describing that, but I've always been told to remember it because of that. You said the bot didn't read it? Honestly, it would have been pretty cool if it did. Yeah, I think when it's over a certain length, it goes, you try and do something here, aren't you? Personally, I don't think he's that bad. It's just some people do really bad comps. I mean, for me right now, that is not a good Love Vader team. I'm not saying Malakos can't go there, but you need Mull. Mull makes the team. Yeah, it didn't do it again, did it? Estelle, BRB need to do some push-ups now. And hello there. Hello there. What have we got here? We got Dash. I think I've still got my own Dash. Okay, so I haven't got my own Dash, do I? I use my own Dash. Wonder if that'd be alright.
Rising up, back on the street, did my time, took my chances.
You have to wonder if it does twig sometimes, a bit like, oh, you're doing this, are you? Hey, that's a nice little combo. I know I want to try Captain Rex when I can put the Omicron on.
Went the distance. Now I'm back on my feet, just a man and his will to survive.
It's the... that one, I think. Okay, I can't call Chewbacca even though he will actually come out of his daze. Who's the Jack Sparrow in the middle? Hondo. Need to get you into Star Wars Rebels if you... Well, Star Wars Clone Wars as well if you haven't seen Hondo. This venture is no longer profitable. I think they'd actually like that comparison, especially with Disney. Alright, I'm kind of boned here now. It's like, I've got no way through this. I mean, I've got Phoenix even. I think I might have left them on. Oh no, I've got them. I haven't got the Omicron, but I've got them. Maybe we start here with this and then work our way round. Do I need Sabine? I'm assuming in 3v3 this just sucks anyway, but let's have a look. Yeah, so Trera and Malgus are the common counters. The wins that I've had Captain Rex and Sabine. Although it was Captain... Well, I'm saying that one doesn't have an army. But it isn't Gear 12 either. I can't help but loot though and think if I could get into a clean-up position, it wouldn't be bad. Okay, we're kind of swinging in the wind here, so let's just go for it. I mean, it's the Gear 12 Kanan that... sorry, Captain Rex that's really not good. Plus that. Still. Swing and miss. I think someone might have redeemed a posture check or a stretch at some point. Alright, so Hera will take a turn. Let's put that there just for the simple fact I'm pretty sure Rex will like it. Hey, Bertas. How did your matchup go? I did see about, yeah. I did see about you facing another one of the Merodian ones. It was a friend, wasn't it? Or someone you know. Oh man, that was brutal. Alright, well we have just got cooldowns off, so maybe 5 of hers can do something. Maybe. I doubt it. We got anything light side? Have we got anything? Armor pan. We'll take it. Oh, okay. Was he someone like up your neck of the woods before, like, stepping back for a bit? It's not a name I'm familiar with myself, but maybe he was just like in, not like streaming or anything, or in Twitch chats. Okay. Well, might as well go in for it. Alright, nap time. Right, do you think you two can stand up for a little bit? Well, that's not bad. I mean, my count here is just crossed 10 mil with the Lightspeed bundles, so, you know, I'd say that's pretty solid, you know, especially considering where they'd be if, like, they hadn't had a little gap, you know. I can't help but look and think, there we go, that's perfect in a way, because Deathmark will help us. Could you just waste a few hits on Rex, please? That's it, that's it. That's it, carry on, carry on. No, not him. General Skywalker, I salute thee. Man, oh man. Yeah, I ain't taunting. I ain't taunting. The Deathmark could kill him, but I think Sky Guy could still solo this now. One, two, three. General Skywalker. I almost feel for this guy in a way, right? Setting, I think it was 4 GLs out of 7? Let me just do a quick count, because I've forgotten. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so 5 out of 7 GLs. And a Malgus and a Raver. Yeah. I kind of feel for him. I mean, granted some of the comps were trashy. You know, it's like one of those where I'm not giving him too much. But still, he kind of put enough down that I think he thought, yeah, he won't get through this. And even I didn't think I would. So I'm taking that. Okay, we got a baby Leviathan and... yeah, Holdo and Finalizer. Okay, this is beautiful. We got 1, 2, 3. I'm feeling cocky, but do I go for no reinforcements. It's all about timing Atbar's stealth on Outrider at the right time. Yeah, I think we played normal, but like I say, I can't help but feel a bit cocky. It's like, I didn't expect to get to fleet. This is like extra bonus points for me right now. I know gas can beat Raver, but I think my expectation was the cooldowns would just go against me. You know, I did wipe out 5, so, you know, before he could proc a Saviour, then Rex would go down, and then it'd be Gaspan versus 3 of them. So that just went beautiful. Okay, so we do that. I have a soft spot for Atbar, what can I say? I mean, when you think Atbar was one of my earliest Relic 7s because of Fleet. When he got his... oh, I forgot to put that. When he got his Omicron, it was a happy day for me because I finally thought, yeah, I've got more use for him. Granted, the use died out very quickly, but still, it was a fun day. Okay, there's the assassin. Foresight all across the board, so we might as well get rid of it. Alright, I may have misplayed. Yeah, I think I have, because... No, we're fine, actually. It's alright, I was thinking that we'd... if it was a 7-star, I would have misplayed, but because we've got time, we can still stealth Outrider. We'd probably lose the tank. That's assuming I can't get the ult off. Oh, I can get the ult off. We're fine. We're absolutely fine. Right, I did say it before, I've got to speedrun these GACs and I've taken a lot of time on Tammin, so I could do with really going hell for leather on Crimson. Well, it's either that or I'm going to have a guy downstairs with my mum asking her to help him move a sofa. Not exactly an ideal situation. Okay, let's do that. I'm just wondering if we could... Yeah, we've got max banners, haven't we? Or at least max banners in terms of on-field play.
I've seen an online video that starts like that.
No comment. Alright. Let's go here. Actually, no, sorry, let's do the final score. 16th? Oh! I thought that was the final fleet battle. We've got to do 2 more. Oh, you threw me off there, Chris. I think more than I thought you had at the beginning. Alright, we've got... Alright, what can we do? We've got Malevolence here, so yeah, let's do... Actually, I think Malevolence might be better here, mightn't it? Malevolence on Finalizer and then Chimera on Holdo. Yeah, let's do that. Nope, we don't want that. It's alright, man. You caught me off. It was a good one. Yeah, that is true. Anything goes with Holdo. Assuming there's no comeuppance, which I don't even think it's actually done too much recently, but I heard someone say it can beat Executor, which is a plus in my book. It's still a positive, that. Yeah, I mean, I know, like, Kit's sort of downplaying it there, but the way I look at it, I don't actually mind the idea that if I took those pilots up to Relic 7, it could do some good work. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, okay, that's another issue. If you're facing, like, Relic, as you say, Relic 7 pilots and Relic 8, that is a bit of a bummer, but just in principle, I don't mind it. I say that because I know I need to do some work on my... not need to do, but I could benefit from doing some work on my resistance. Alright, let's use this. Empire. Well, yeah, I'm trying to think what the... Because it's a reinforcement ship, isn't it? So I'm guessing you still start the Rose ship, the bomber, and then Poe and Ray. Yeah, I can imagine it's not bad in that sense, you know, because dramatic entrance, I think, is an okay buff. I was just going to say 3 big dogs. I'm assuming they're not 3 well-behaved dogs. You know, I bought it up a year ago or so now, but I was walking my dog and there was this dog that came out of nowhere, knocked me down, and kind of got my dog as well. I wasn't in a good place because of it. You know, it's pretty scary when it happens because, you know, I saw the dog after and it was probably not that aggressive. It was just really, really, what's the phrase? Really, really demanding at that time. But yeah, when they just jump up all over you and they're trying to get all over your own dog, you're thinking, oh God. Yeah, I wouldn't blame you. I mean, if I heard something like that around here, I'd be thinking, oh no, I'll skip it. Well, maybe not skip it today, but I'd definitely be kind of wary of it. There we go. Final score, 1975. So not great banners, because you can get 2,000, but we're only 25 off that, so we'll take it. Especially for a full clear. You've kicked too many dogs in the face? Yeah, I mean, like I say, when this one was coming towards me and my dog, I'll be honest, I was trying not to be too aggressive to it in that sense, you know, but I was trying to just put myself between the dog and my dog, and essentially I was just trying to scare it, for lack of a better way of putting it. Honestly, I don't know. I have not looked up the rules. Yeah, there are... I can't say if I've ever had to call anything up like that, so I don't really know. I imagine there's something. I mean, again, this dog I saw, I honestly think it was just... It'd been cooped in for a bit, and it was like, I'm going out, I'm seeing people, and first thing it sees is me and my dog, and it's like, I'm jumping on it. You know, and in the moment I'm panicking, so I'm thinking, oh God, is this dog going to, like, bite mine or something? You know, like, you worry. And I think with hindsight, I think it was just, like, in a bad place. I think we're all in a bad place in that particular moment. But yeah, It's why it's a bit awkward, because you obviously have to do what you need to do to sort of stop it. I ended up scaring it down the road, but then you see it running on the road, and you're like, oh god, don't get run over now. That's the biggest thing I'm protective of my dog with. I mean, every time I take her for a walk every day, or mostly at night, but every day if I can. And the one thing I'm always insistent on is that when we cross a road, she stops. You know, she stops, she essentially waits for me to tell her we can go. And I think to myself, if I do that with her, then hopefully, if ever like there's an accident, she gets out the front door, you know, she goes without a lead, I think at the very least she might be smart enough to think, right, are the cars coming? No, I can cross. Even though I might be putting a bit too much hope into that, because a dog's a dog and all that, I really just cross my fingers that it's something in her head. Because the one time she has actually got out without a lead while she's been here, she did get into a cul-de-sac not far from here, like literally a minute's jog away. But yeah, again, you worry, because you think if she decides to cross the road when the car's coming and she's not looking. A guildmate told me it had happened to his dog, and even to this day it makes me feel sad for him. Just wondered if she was in here when I'm saying all this. I've got something to show you folks as well. Just had a little reminder on Discord. Yeah, I mean, it's not good right now here because our front gate is broken. We've got like this big double gate for the car get out, and one of the hinges are snapped off. I'm waiting for the weather to dry up before I have a proper look at it, because for all I know, it's something that a stronger drill bit or something could reattach it and we'd be fine. But my fear is we need a new gate. But in the meantime, what we're doing is we're just being very careful opening the door, making sure she's in another room if we're, you know, going through it back and forth a little bit. But it's because we do live on a road that where it's not like a super busy road, but there are cars up here quite often. You know, there's like buses as well. So yeah, we try to be careful. So like I say, it wouldn't be nice if ever we had to go looking for her like that. Okay, so this is what I wanted to show you folks, because I treated myself last night. Where are you? Here he is. Let me move my face cam a minute. There we go. So yeah, we got a Relic 7 Plo Koon. He was Relic 5, but I've been wanting to take him up to higher Relics for a while. So yeah, this is a very nice justification for it. I just thought I could have done that, couldn't I? I mean, I'm not too far off actually doing another upgrade. I've got the signal data, but I need the Zim bindles and I need a raid for that. Yeah, I've got 9 of them. I think I could do the Erodium heat sinks if I wanted. Yeah, I've got 168 of them, so I could do the Erodiums if I wanted. But for now, I'm just going to hold at 7, just for the fact that it was kind of a luxury one. I don't need a Relic 8 Plo Koon. I want a Relic 8 Plo Koon. But for now, it'll be fine. I mean, I need to work on the mods as well. I don't like the idea that he's got these mods in his Relic 7, so I'm going to try and upgrade him, just try and get him into a nice place. But for now, he's just got this nice little upgrade where he's a little bit more visible. I've always joked he's been my prince. That reminds me. I'm going to put a vote in the chat, actually. Can I just do this? Actually, I don't think it'll let me here. Yeah, we're going to just do a quick poll in the chat. Right, we're going to have a 3-minute vote duration for that, I think. There's a Bernese mountain dog in your neighbourhood. The dog's known since a pup. Then he escaped into the woods with my dog and was walking around listening to him run through the water in the woods. I mean, at least it sounds like it was kind of friendly. I know for myself, I want my dog to have some dog friends. I feel like she does get a bit isolated here, so we've said when the weather's nicer, we're probably going to try and take her out a bit and interact with some more dogs. Well, lately, she's been really sketchy around them. Obi-Wan, if you do DDK, will you relic it? I mean, to be fair, that could be said for both of them. I feel like I would like to do it, but it's whether I can. I think the question is, which one's probably better at Gear 12? Because I'd like to do one for my guild. I haven't done a TW Omicron on this account for a while. So, I mean, the argument is I could do Trench. I've got Trench at Relic 5. I did forget about him, now I'm saying it. But yeah, arguably I could do one of his. Lady Ada, hello there. Oh, okay, no worries. If you're there on YouTube, at least you're there. Hope you're doing alright. Okay. I mean, I'm just going to have a click here. We've got 50% on Poggle, 50% on DDK, so quite split right now.
X20 Angels just redeemed Hydrate.
Okay. Let's have a drink. I would like to get the Geos all up to Relic. If anything, I'd like to get them to Relic 7 for the ROTE mission. But that's more like a why not. I haven't got any monster in today. I'm monsterless. You like Geos because your DDK's Gear 12, it feels like, yeah, I get that. I mean, it's why I've not been eager to put one on up to now. But we are trying to build like a Geo Seppi wall, so I can't help but look and think, well, I could add to it. I mean, again, I'm looking at Trench and thinking Trench wouldn't be a bad shout. It's just a big commitment for Trench. You don't know if he's going to be a support somewhere else down the line. You know, a bit like GI to Raver. I am sorry about that, Ada. I mean, fingers crossed. Is it just temporary, do you think, or is it something where you got to reach out and hope the sort things out? Well, that's good to hear. I mean, I've got all Trench's players at Relic. I mean, you can see them all. I mean, the winner on the vote was DDK, so I'll tell you what, just for... You know, I'm saying all this, I actually do need to do my GA. Let's do a quick 1-minute poll, because I do want to actually get an answer from this. Let's rerun it, but this time... Okay, we're just going to do that for a minute. Just see what you come up with this time. You need support to change the number on your account. Fingers crossed they will. I mean, I'm assuming you've got other verification points there. Because I want to support my guild. That's the bottom line there. I want to support my guild. That's why I'm going for a TW army. I mean, have I actually got a breakdown of my army somewhere? Here we go, Omicrons. So, TW Omicrons, I've got Phasma, Juhani, Mace, Mara. So not a lot, really. Yeah, 67 on for Trench this time. Yeah, I've got Juhani Crom. Yeah, that was kind of what I was thinking as well, Obi, when I was... I obviously put the poll up the first time, and then I saw Trench, and I'm like, hang on, why am I neglecting Trench? I mean, I'm assuming we go for the lead. What does the basic do? I can't do it, but I'm just curious. Actually not a bad Omicron, that, for a basic. That's actually quite interesting. Yeah, it's definitely an odd one as far as... We'll see if it's got viability, but I actually don't mind throwing that down and seeing what happens, because I'm trying to go heavy defense in TW anyway. So that's just one more thing I can throw down. It's probably going to do better than my Geos or my DDK. Or doing something with DDK, I should say. You get Malgus Mundi, very nice. You know, I've got to say about this event, it's been quite good as far as I've been getting these tunes that fast of late that I haven't really noticed it. By the way, nice drop there. It's like I got Malgus pretty fast via it, and then I got Ben, and I don't think I've got any more for the Proving Grounds, so yeah, I'm all caught up for now, but soon enough I'm going to have something else to go for in there, so this has actually been quite good. It's just doubled the gain rate of these characters. All right, let's go into GA. So, first round here, we're up against MWDB. Let's have a look at the compare. So, not a lot between us, if we're being honest. I mean, the little thing we've got in the middle doesn't even think there's a difference, but they have got it marginally. We're talking about 60 odd K, or just under. We are 9 Zetas ahead, 13 Omicrons ahead, which is bloody brilliant. We are 3 total relics ahead, 5 relic 5 pluses ahead, minor Datacron advantage. 6 top mods were 41 ahead. The next bits I'm not happy about. 15s were behind, 20s were ahead, very, very marginally. But then we're 14 behind on the 25, so yeah, that one bums me a bit, I'm not gonna lie. Then GL count, they've got everything except for Sith Eternal and Ray, which is rather interesting. I mean, usually I mean, of late anyway, Ray's usually been around. Sith Eternal's a common one when people have got Jabba and Leia, so quite interesting. And then ships-wise, they do not have Leviathan, so we're on even footing there. That makes a change. 3v3 can be a bit of a pain. I can understand that, Ada. Angels, you can get Leviathan later this year, but 22k crystal sounds bad. It's not enjoyable. It slows your farm rate down drastically if you're free to play. Speaking from experience. Alright, defense review for those who haven't seen my defense for a bit, I guess. We've got some Night Sisters here. We've got GG. I had to think who he was then. We've got GG, Dooku, and Nest. We might switch this around actually moving forward because Trench could do something. Although saying that, probably better on the offense anyway. Qui-Gon, Anakin, and Kiadi. That is so sad. We've got Phasma First Order, and we've got Poe, Rose, and Zori. So yeah, fingers crossed that can pull a surprise out the hat. Let's see what these 10 banners have been caused by. Malgus. Okay. Nice to see. We've got Ray, Ben, RJT. We've got Bam, Queel, IG. We've got the Murder Bears. And we've got Bulba, Dengar, and Bosk. So I'm assuming they're doing a 10 and run. So we'll just try and make sure we get out of here with some banners. Here we got Mulbo and Candy, so we can do Nest on that. Well, actually, we can't do Nest because we use Nest, but we could have done Nest. I'll re-clarify. We've got Poggle, Magna, DDK, Dooku, GG, Magna, Newt, B1, Django, and Dash, Vandor, Vethan. In GAC, Darth Malgus is wasted not being leaded. Or not leading. That's what I would say is the difference. In 5v5, I'd say Malgus is still better, but I'd say it's more marginal. Like, I actually use... I mean, this is PvE, not PvP, but I did use DR lead with Malgus in Conquest the other day, and it proves quite useful still because you get the death mark with DR lead, whereas you don't get things like that with Malgus. But saying that, Malgus has loads of doubt mechanics, so it comes into play as far as what do you need DR to do, or what do you need Sith Empire to do that you can't do without DR lead. Okay, there's some interesting team comps here. Nothing too crazy. So I'm actually just going to go on gut. You know, unlike Tammin, I'm not planning it out. I'm just going to go with what I think is right. So this could be fun. Anyone else find that funny? Just how the AI is a bit derpy and it thinks, oh, I've got the stun ability ready, let's use it. And it's like, oh, yeah, he can't be stunned. I didn't think of that. It's awkward when they've got priorities as far as abilities and they don't sort of cross-check it with, does this actually work? Okay. I'm curious if that would work here. Probably not. I would like that to work, but it's much safer just playing the traditional one. We could maybe do Trench, Watt, and I don't know, a Geo. Okay, mute one down. It's copyright stuff from a stream. I keep saying I would like to get some, how do I phrase it, some variety in this music. This is just stuff that I've kind of found when I'm searching on the website, but if I could make it more easy for people to access, I would like to try and curate it for what people like. Or at least a bit more. I think I've heard of them. I use OBS, yeah. There we go. Right, we haven't got... oh, we have got Malik here. Alright, it feels a waste not having it for Mandalorians, but we haven't really got any Mandalorians to use it with, so it makes sense to just throw the Tenacity here, just to be safe. Although saying that, the main thing I was thinking of was the stun, but it's really for Anakin usually, so yeah. Yeah, if you want to, Estelle. Just to explain, the website I use is called Epidemic Sound. And the main use I've always had it for is for my videos as well, because essentially it allows me to have copyright music for anything I put on YouTube. But I think the best way to phrase it is the website's more suited to that kind of stuff for videos rather than streams. It's not that you can't, it's more, you know, it's not as suited. I mean, I say all this, I've been using Epidemic Sound now for, what, 3-4 years? This is where R2 could just be a little bit annoying. If we could get him out, actually, that would be beneficial. There we go, a bit of shock. Alright, no more stuns. Oh, sorry, no more stealth, not stuns. Padme will see to the stuns. Right, she's probably going cleanse. There we go. It's an annoying little cycle she can go on. Best to cut it off. Here we go. So yeah, this is the website I use, Epidemic Sound. I mean, I've got a very long playlist here, but it's essentially songs that will keep repeating eventually. I mean, 18 hours worth of music on this. But yeah, it's like if I go on another page, there's all different tabs for different things. So essentially, whenever I just see something, like maybe I'm searching for something for a video and I think, oh, that sounds pretty good, I'll probably add it to this playlist. And at the bottom, over time, there has been a growing list of suggested tracks. So it's like here, I'll just occasionally go add and just keep topping it up. But that's not exactly the same as actually curating your playlist. Alright. I don't know if you're there, Kit, but you're the Night Sister expert out of us. What could I underkill this with? Because imps are looking at me. See, I'm reluctant to use anything too nice, but you see, using Dark Troop for this just feels like a waste. Honcho, hello there. How you doing? Yeah, I think Kit's hopped off. Do I have Phoenix? But I don't really have Phoenix. Oh, they're mods. I'm wondering if I could do something with Bounty Hunter. Saying that though, we got a Sarge army, you can't disrespect it that much. So far we haven't seen any GLs, so maybe we could get away with something like this. That still leaves 1, 2, 3 if we needed it. Slacker, Fost and Hooks. Maybe we can put Red Trooper in, because we're not going to use Red. This is where it's awkward when the Night Sister expert amongst us, well, amongst my regulars, shall we say, disappears. Okay. And yeah, that didn't go well for you, did it? Chat Discord? I haven't got Discord open right now. I'm going to say I'm worried about crashing my PC, I've just remembered. I'll have a look after the stream, alright? It's been very finicky with me lately. Maybe we can get away with Padme here. If we do, or Gidme, I should say. I would like to use Ayla. Yeah, if I can use Ayla, I'd prefer it because Shaq's just got more viability with clones right now. In 5v5 it's not bad, but 3v3 it's like, do I really want to be giving up Shaq? I know the question is, will you use the clones? But I don't know. Okay, we got the stun. Celiac Sarah's just felt a million different feelings. Alright, basic. Just gotta chill a minute. Oh, you're kidding me. Beautiful. 56. Just the one banner dropped. Alright, I didn't think there was going to be no GLs on defense. But I was expecting a few more, I won't lie. So, yeah, love Vader. We're in overkill territory as well, which is kind of nice. Can I afford to mace? I can't, can I? No, it's got to be Kenobi for the clans. Stopping me doing my preferred method there. Yeah, this should be good. I mean, this is a very soft defense. I mean, I'm grateful because I do have a bit of a time crunch, as I keep saying, but yeah. Alright, pop that on Kitty Cat. Kitty Cat can go leap. Then we just gotta work the Vaders. You know, work that Vader, work that Vader. We've got a sofa, well, we haven't got a sofa arriving, the sofa has arrived, and the one that we had is being taken away by someone who's buying it. So I need to be on hand to help move it. Let's pass that to GK, I guess. Nope, I'm pretty certain I can't carry it, but hopefully someone's there to help me. I.e. the person buying it. Let's do that. Although I did surprise myself, I helped carry the new one yesterday, so that wasn't too bad. I made sure I had the high ground. One more. That should help out a bit. You know, I've just remembered we need to... Sorry, this is completely just because we've been talking about what's going on. I need to contact the people who could go and do the stair lift, see if we can find out when that's due. Everywhere there's waiting lists, and I feel like the only way to get past it is if you nag. You gotta be that person that they just hate having phone calls off, like, oh god, are you calling up again? I wouldn't say it's more comfortable, but it has got what we need, which is it's got a way of raising and lowering a footrest for my mum. I mean, it's not bad or anything, you know, it's just... I didn't find it as comfy, but it's still alright. Can sit there. Won't be sitting there on a Saturday night going, oh god. Alright, we should be able to get her out now. And then, fingers crossed, it's not too difficult to get Kyle out. Exactly, you can sit on it, so it's 10 out of 10. I think I'm more concerned it doesn't really fit with the other furniture. But that's, like, first world problems, so I don't really bother myself with it. It's like, oh my god, there's a colour clash. Yeah, I'm not that bothered. That should be okay. Alright, we've got to go for Shaq. As much as I'd like to get fives out, Shaq's the one that's just going to keep the train going. Alright, get rid of that taunt. And there should be no retribution now. Just then I was thinking, please don't proc save you. Well, not save you, the sacrifice. Alright, so 10 out of 10 for this guy for actually trying to use Rex the way I think they were thinking originally, as far as letting him boost up some clones that haven't really got home. You know, rather than sort of creating super squads with Rex. But, yeah. Without the army, it's kind of pointless. And yes, I want to use Trench. I've lobbed my hands up. I really want to use Trench. And this seems like a squishy enough squad where I can give it a go. Alright, let's put that over there. And let's put that there, I guess. That's nasty up is probably the bigger issue here. I feel like we need something here that's got fear or something. There's some way of just locking them down, but... There we go, stun. I knew what we needed. There we go, shock. I mean, let's make this clear, right? There's no way I'll lose this battle, but... I think the win is looking a bit rough right now. Not sure why Magna Guard didn't assist there. I spent half the battle just pummeling Rex and not getting far, so again, this is a bit of a concern. Yeah, I can only assume with Trench that assist doesn't call droids. Yeah, and in fact, Rex is healing up somehow. So this probably is a hard retreat. Alright. Shame to drop a banner on that. Well, drop banners on it, but like I said, I want to goof around a little bit. Let's Wamper it. Don't think I saw an Iden up front. Okay, have that. Okay, the daze is a bit of a concern. And the tenacity down. Yeah, I forgot Captain Raxor got tenacity down in his kit. Yeah, I completely agree there. It's not even the days, it's tenacity down. I just completely forgot about that part of his kit. Oh, well, waste a womp of that. I haven't got Qui-Gon. Just trying to think what I could use that's not like terrible. See, I've got no resistance leader. I mean, to get through it, I could use this. It's overkill, but it's not like the top tier overkill considering my Chewie and Han. I'm curious if that's Cody's lead kicking in. Just the protection recovery caught me out there. I don't know if it was Cody's lead or Rex's unique. Alright, let's get back into a good swing. So, I think we do... Weird having Ahsoka there. I know why, but it's weird. Maybe Geo's. We got a big hit. All we gotta do is get Daka down. And get a stagger, hopefully. Was it Crack's unique? I wasn't sure. I thought I don't recall seeing it somewhere, so I was like, what is it? Alright. So she's nearly down, so I don't mind that. If I did my counting right there, she's died twice, zombie. Oh no, only once. You know what, I completely forgot Zombie's kit there. It's not how many times Zombie dies before, it's... Yeah. I completely goofed there. We gotta kill someone twice. Okay, so she's back again. There we go. Yes, protection, health, recovery on half his kit. It's not a surprise that. I didn't know for certain, but yeah, just when you're seeing the healing, you're thinking, surely it's gotta be Cracks. The only reason I was thinking Cody is I know there was something in his Zeta. Yeah, I know the Zeta for his special's kind of luxury, but it does have some benefits if you can get a kill. Alright, so we might as well go on a GL spree at this point. Let's just poke the bear. Let's swipe the bear. And while... Yeah, I guess that's nice and straightforward. $59. Hey up, Fred, how you doing? We're doing okay here. Just got a very easy front wall, so we're pretty much overkilling it. How about yourself?
Janet Flint would like to...
Hello? You alright? Yeah, I'm wrapping up, love. Okay. Alright. Time crunch is on. Let's do that and let's do that. We're on the alt right now, Ski. Doing alright though. Been saying we're kind of on a time crunch and we've hit the deadline. We've got 5 minutes till I need to go down. So I need to clear this wall really, really fast. I stalled too hard. What would you recommend against layer R2 Drogon no Datacron? I'm not 100% sure there because I know in 5v5 C had some viability, but I don't know about 3v3. I would imagine Slacker's got some opportunity, but I wouldn't know which comp. I'd guess if you got Malakos, maybe? If it's no Malakos, then maybe Daka Zombie? Yeah, I had thought maybe Malakos could be involved. Yeah, what have you got, Fred? Bit of a shame, we'll lose some banners for the protection, but we should get it down quick enough. If you Daka Zombie are big enough, then maybe they could do something. Again, it's not one I've had to try yet. If anything, my Daka and Zombie here especially, they're not ready yet. Alright, let's send... Actually, no, let's do Rogue One. But yeah, I'd have thought just essentially keep hammering Leia. I'd have thought that'd be the strat, although maybe there's a benefit to poking Drogon early, if you can. Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of Leia, to be honest, because if anything, the one place I can see Leia is my main account, but I'm just using Jabba there constantly in Squad Arena. Alright, Maul, come on. I saw someone posting about this on Reddit earlier, and it's like... I kind of got what they were talking about, the fact that the cooldowns... Well, not the cooldowns, the attack animations, they do take a while. I mean, I get it, they can't reduce them too much, but man, it's... It kind of drags after a bit. Maybe Slacker hooks Fu? It's a possibility. I think the only issue there is you haven't got a lot to fall back on, essentially. You know, if it goes wrong, you haven't got a tank or anything. Alright, overkill party, but we don't mind them. Right, Treya, Scion, Nihilus. And I feel like I've got tons left in terms of Starkiller and whatnot, so this has been a very easy round, so thank you, guy whose name I've forgotten, sadly. Actually, I'll tell you what, full auto, I'm feeling confident in this one. As if I shouldn't be. MWDB, thank you for the easy defense, because I appreciate it. And of course we put Isolate on the tank, rather than DDK. Let's just take it off auto for a minute. Let's just see if we can cope with that. Just about. Okay. Yeah, now it's wanting to make me worry then. Okay, wall down. Let's just see what the fleets are. Alright, nothing too big. That finalizer, it's like that executor didn't look too strong. Yeah, it's not even a maxed out ban, so we should be alright. Wrong ship. If the RNG goes against me here, then I'm cursed today, because with that ban pilot, I should not be getting nuked. Alright, full auto, I'm just going to let go on, try and get through it quick. Wait, I'm saying that. No, we got no reinforcements, we're fine. I thought, we're going to lose banners that way. Alright, let me just go here. Let's see who's online right now, just so we can think about the raid. You can see Brave's fan on. Lissel, Riki, Bones, and Dop. If you can see anyone on that list you fancy raiding, let me know, folks. You know, I haven't even looked at the other two fleets, so I don't know what they are, but I'm just assuming we've got enough. 77. Okay. I really don't want to mirror this, but I think I'm going to have to try. It's either that or negotiator it. Yikes. Negotiate against a Chimera feels really bad. Yeah, so Interceptor didn't come in. Alright, we'll take the positives. Yeah, there it is. Alright, Uno reverse. Bit of a waste, but we did get out. Alright, so Ahsoka's down. Let's just cleanse what we can. Okay, not nice. Oh, definitely not nice. Yeah, we got wrecked a bit there. I'm hoping I can get it down a little bit more, but I'm not expecting it. Preferably just get Vader out. Because I know the Sith Bomber's going to taunt in a minute. Okay, not great, but we'll have to clean up. It's a good job it's only Radis left. Yeah, we'll go for the mirror. And I think I will start Emperor Shuttle as well. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hang on, no, we want the bomber. With the out-of-turn attacks potentially coming our way, I feel like we need the... Well, maybe not out-of-turn attacks, but the preload, we need the Emperor Shuttle. Okay. Just base it. Bring in our own interceptor. Oh, I bought my defender in. Cool. I mean, I really need to get Vader out, but cool. Okay, we've got the foresight on interceptor, so that's good. Cleanse what we can. Oh, wow. Okay, probably picked the wrong target there for the heal, but it didn't really matter. We dropped one anyway. So, finalizer. And fingers crossed that's enough. Worst case scenario, we got Radis to clean up as well. Let's put that on Poe. Pretty sure Poe gains TM. Right, base it. Oh, didn't mean that. I think it'd be safe to say it didn't really matter. Okay, get rid of them foresights. Bring in Echelon. And then fingers crossed. Okay, that's what we didn't want. In this battle, Echelon always starts in reinforcements. To be honest, if I'm recalling correctly, Echelon usually only starts when it's against Executor.
Sofa incoming. Sofa incoming.
Yeah. I'm feeling just time pressure. There we go. Alright, so very quickly. Very quickly. Final score 2031. Yep, I'm going. Only one big thing for the stream, if I'm counting right, and that was a sub from Kaleri, so thank you very much, Kaleri. Let's get raid launched. We'll take you to Brave's Phantom. Alright, so say hi to Brave for me, and yeah, I'll be back tomorrow night now for round 2, so hopefully see you then. Are we ready to go? We're nearly ready to go, so I'll put the end screen on. See you folks. Bye for now.